Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And he's in on goal. Olise is flagged offside. Olise wins the duel this time. Pedri. And it's Tchouaméni. Olise, he's going for goal! Oh my word, that is quite something! He's got himself an absolute peach. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe, good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. And it's Mendes. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Llorente carries the ball down the right. Mbappe chasing after it. Vietnam already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Saliba is there and he can get that clear. And he's had it nicked away. Ødegaard does really well there, he is strong. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Tchouaméni. Haaland. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Ødegaard with the short one. And it's Mendes. Has to go back here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. In by Vinicius Junior. And it's claimed by the keeper. Oh, cracking ball. Valverde. Probing pass. Oh, that's clever. Always goal side. shooting chance! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that's and the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Olise makes a dash for it. That's been slipped through. Oh, shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely... Tries one from range! Oh, he's been caught napping! Olise. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Vinicius Junior. Nice control. He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius Junior! Oh, good finish. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And it's Hakimi. Nicely weighted ball. This looks promising. Hakimi, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Odegaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half. There's the shot! It's in! And they are disappearing out of sight. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the...
He'll try from distance! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time.
Vietnam are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Vietnam leading by 3, and normally that would do, and some. But this feels like no ordinary game. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Searching passes played there. Casemiro.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Vietnam have got it back and they'll have another go.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him, a smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he can thump it away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Van Dijk.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cucurella looking to receive it in space.
Haaland clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is through. Real chance! And that's a simple one for the keeper. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Valverde. Foot in. Ødegaard. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Araujo cuts it out. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Olise has found the net here, of course. Just about up to 75 minutes. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pacho, and he's gone direct here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Haaland. Well, they were caught in possession whilst attempting on the face of it to walk it all the way in. And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Over to the other side. Ødegaard might just make this. Nuno Mendes threads one in. That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's found a way, takes a shot! And it's a goal! And there is your opener. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Tacho does well to get it back. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Now this could be a chance. And the finish! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ødegaard. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now who's going to be first to this? Out for a throw.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time.
Olise! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And he's been shifted off it. Llorente. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Llorente is flagged offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vietnam are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Great defending, strong and determined. That has been cut short. Chouameni.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's neat. Haaland ploughing through the middle. Casemiro.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior carries the ball down the right. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cucurella crosses. Saliba gets it away. Pedri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking to play him in. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Vietnam unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times...
Oh, shooting chance! And he's stuck it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Gives it back. Can he finish? In he goes again. Valverde gets flagged offside. Llorente. Some good work on the right flank here. Tries to pass it through. And he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Casemiro. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Haaland. 60 minutes played. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. Good ball. And a chance! And it's in! And they've got their lead back. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Vietnam leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's
Decent chance! And that's a tidy finish. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And yes, it's him again. So again, we have parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Haaland! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Olise currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, they can break here. And it's Mendes. And here's Mbappe.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Plays it across. Cleared away. That's really well manoeuvred.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Oh, can he get onto this?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Erling Haaland. Number 14,
Van Dijk.
Vinicius Junior.
It's a lovely, neat
Number
pass.
15,
That is good alertness.
Marcos Llorente. Number 4,
Bellingham. Oh, this is a
Federico
terrific
Valverde.
run. Shaw.
Number 23,
He has found the way through.
coming on the field.
Quick look, then
number
plays it in.
9, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 42.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Number 8, Barella. Number 25, Nuno Mendes. Substitution in progress.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Olise. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now he's got space here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Porro gets across and deals with it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. Nuno Mendes. It's a good-looking delivery. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
today's
The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively or... Decent chance! He's beaten the keeper. He's scored! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So, a breakthrough already. Muscular approach does pay off here. And the counter is on. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Haaland. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Olise, and here's Mbappe. Now it's Ødegaard. Now it's crossed into the middle, and that should get the job done. Oh, cracking ball. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Can he spark a counter here? Vietnam currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Looks to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Nicely weighted ball. Drills one in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Mendes. Ødegaard. And he's had it nicked away. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's had it taken off him. Ødegaard. Ødegaard running with the ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. It's a promising position. He's got away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham running with intent. Thinks about the shot. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's managed to get free. Olise! And that's a tidy finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Olise. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Looking to play him in. Hakimi play. He's rising! Nearly, but not quite.
Haaland certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And here's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through.
Vinicius Junior clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Llorente. Pedri. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, they could be caught out here. He is through here. Llorente. Casemiro. Llorente.
There will be one
really well measured ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And please join me in wishing
Vietnam
a happy
heading
wedding
into the break,
anniversary for
very
one of our
happy
fan
with
club
how it's
members.
gone so far. So right back into the action. It's a throw-in. Olise. And it's Chouameni. And it's Hakimi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No way through there. Looking for the run. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Shifted it to the flank. That's tidy. Ødegaard. And the finish! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head, and look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Vinicius Junior. Number 21, Cucurella. Coming on the field, number 9, Cristiano
Van Dijk with the clearance.
Number 23, Mbappe.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ødegaard. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham. Bellingham. He's having a hit! It is a very, very good save.
Vietnam are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Haaland and the shot! And a neat finish! They're back within reach!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Mbappe. Now he's off and running. That has been cut short. Well, that pass isn't the best. Moved on forwards. Pedri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So we have movement on both
Federico
benches.
Valverde. Number 22, Bellingham. Number 15,
Chouameni
Marcos
over to the
Llorente.
right flank.
Number 18,
Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted
coming on the
attention.
field.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Bruno Fernandes.
A lot of space here, a real
10,
opportunity.
Jules Koundé.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Olise. Substitution in
Vietnam
progress.
still have the cards to affect this game. And here's Bruno Fernandes. He'll try from distance. Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Saliba is there and he can get that clear. Koundé makes a dash for it. Plays it in low. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Good take. Chance! And he's stuck it away. Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Opts to play it back. Barella gets flagged offside. And it's Koundé. Cristiano Ronaldo. Delivered low.
Vietnam really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
It's a searching pass. He has found the way through. Dembele.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
This is the time you need that pace.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Four added minutes on the board. Vietnam clearly now in lead preservation mode. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Bruno Fernandes. And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies
match.
are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Vietnam have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Ødegaard. Cross to the back post. And that has been knocked clear. Pedri! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Mbappe on a serious charge here. And he welcomes it in.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tacho makes the interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's had it taken off him. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. That's a sharp pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Cross from Hakimi.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Mbappe. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's picked it up out wide. Nice defending, physical and effective. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Hakimi. Olise. Olise makes a move down the right. And it's Pedri. Steaming on goalwards. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Olise! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Olise plays it short. Hangs in a cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Cucurella. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. And it's hoisted clear. Chouameni. And here's Haaland. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Delivers the ball. Oh, good effort! They've scored! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Olise. Llorente. It's Vinicius Junior.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now that's a fine challenge. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Vietnam just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Vietnam leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Vietnam currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Cucurella. Casemiro. This looks promising. He's going for goal! That's good running with the ball. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, this is intriguing.
Ødegaard. Now it's Mbappe. Still just a single goal between the sides. Gently done. That's going wide left. Can he get it through? Mbappe receives it in a wide position. That's an imaginative pass. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Ødegaard. Olise. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number
Nuno
14,
Mendes.
Vinicius Junior.
Pedri.
Number 23, Mbappe.
Pedri. There he goes, motoring
Federico
forward.
Valverde. Number 15.
Backward it
Marcos
goes.
Llorente. Coming on the
So
field.
Jim, what are you thinking?
Number 9,
Well, it's not looking good, Peter.
Cristiano
You can't just stop
Ronaldo.
playing once you've
Number
gone ahead.
11,
You're letting the opposition
Robert
know that you
Lewandowski.
can be got at, and they can so
17,
easily raise the
Betts.
pace and tempo
Number
to do just that.
22, Bellingham.
Strong
Number
running
7,
down that left flank.
Olise. Substitution in progress.
Interception. His positioning was spot on. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Wirtz. Wirtz tries one from range. What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! He's got himself an absolute peach. There seemed no way back, but they are level. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nuno Mendes. Good purposeful running this. Tries to cross.
Well played and well cleared.
Can he finish? And he's managed to get rid. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He's a sharp little ball here. Lewandowski gets into a good position. Lewandowski has got himself a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And this is the big chance. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And again! Hakimi with the clearance. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now who's going to be first to this? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 3 minutes at
It's
a
all
time.
a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Olise ventures forward. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Mbappe. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department. Substitution on the field, number 51.
No winner in 90, 30 more to
6,
come.
Casemiro. Coming on the field,
Calhanoglu.
number 20.
Looks a foul.
Ruben Dias.
Yep, referee's given it.
Number 19, Partey. Substitutions taking place.
Bellingham. Chouameni. And it's Calhanoglu. He's having a hit! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Ronaldo chasing after it. Partey. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham makes a dash for it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Out of play for a throw. Bellingham. He's found a way through. Ronaldo, who's set up 1 goal so far. Calhanoglu. And here's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. So that was it, the first period of extra time.
This is a lost
Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short.
Substitution.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? And it's made its way to him. He's having a shot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Vietnam have their lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And it's Shaw. Delicate ball, and it needs in for goal! Oh, but the flag's up.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And that's really well manoeuvred. Vietnam, moments now away from seeing this one out. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's come to nothing. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. How that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And he's there to clear it. That's very neat. Can he finish? And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Haaland voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He has every right to be after leading his team to such a fine performance. It shows exactly what it means to him. His passion is pouring out.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is going out for a goal kick. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And he's gone backward here. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. That's been drilled forward. Tacho calmly anticipates. Llorente.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mendes going forward. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Forced to go back. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that pass just didn't quite work. Ødegaard. Haaland is onto this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bellingham. Oh, super ball. Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Still goalless at the moment. Well, played right into his path. It is a corner, good chance. Vietnam have their third corner. Olise with the short one. That's good play. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Vietnam get their fourth corner. They've played it short. This looks promising. Now he's running away, and the shot! He's scored! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The first breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And it's Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Haaland. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he spark a counter here? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's loose now and they want to get it back. 5 minutes till the break.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way through. In it comes. That has been knocked clear. Picked out brilliantly. Vietnam have reclaimed it. Plenty to aim at here. Casemiro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way.
Great shot! Sensational from Bellingham! A finish of true class! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. And that is the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half is up and running.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pass somewhat off target. That has not gone well. Pedri. Now it's Haaland. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Mbappe looking to play it into the box.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And again! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bellingham! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Cleared without hesitation. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's in plenty of space here. Olise. Could move up a gear here. Great vision.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Nuno Mendes with the cross. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat. Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
Cleared away. Olise being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, good effort! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 14, Vinicius Junior. Number 23, Mbappe.
Cristiano
Number 22,
Ronaldo.
Bellingham. Coming on the field.
Dembele
Number 9,
gets on his bike and on the
Cristiano
move.
Ronaldo. Number 11, Robert
I have to say, that
Lewandowski.
was an exemplary
Number
tackle.
17,
Stopped him dead in his
Dest.
tracks.
Number 7, Olise. Substitutions
Belly.
taking place.
And he cuts out the supply. Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Casemiro, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Casemiro. Here's Llorente. Llorente powering forward here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. It's Lewandowski! That is decidedly lacking. Saliba. That's a smartly directed ball. Vietnam disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Cucurella threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Vietnam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, can he get onto this? Lewandowski. Olise receives it in a good position here. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, he's played it in low. And that's the keeper's ball. Played into space. That is good alertness. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Haaland. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Dembele. Chouameni.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Has been indicated.
Cross into the box. Cristiano Ronaldo. Deftly out wide. Van Dijk. 2 minutes to be added on. Nuno Mendes. And that's aimed into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And here's the chance to counter. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
William Pacho. Number 15,
Can he get it through?
Marcos Llorente. Coming on the
Barella.
field.
And that's been
Number
intercepted.
19,
That was well played,
Partey.
well stopped.
Number 13.
And here's Haaland. Oh, he's bustling through
Number
here.
8. Barella.
Oh, he's
Substitution.
enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Mbappe. And he is dashing away. Mbappe! And another try! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ball is over the line. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now, can they get him away? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Dembele, and he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. And he was quick to react. And we're halfway through extra time.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our
So nothing yet in
lottery.
extra time to
Please
make a
grab the
difference.
tickets you were
This
given
the
when you were walking
final
through the
15
gates.
minutes for someone to do something.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. That's very neat. Good running, strong and purposeful. Lewandowski. Now it's Olise. Çalhanoğlu. And the counter is on. That's a cute ball. Oh, super find. Can he get on the end of this? Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Bellingham. And here's Haaland.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Partey. Vids. Pedro Porro wins the duel this time. Well seen, saw that cut. Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. 90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So we're all set, and we all know what is coming. Lewandowski to go first. And he has done his bit.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Dembele is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
Yeah, good pen that.
So both teams on the board. So on to the second man.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Up steps the man with the armband.
I didn't think his body language looked great.
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
Vietnam are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Of course. And that is a giant step towards the line.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
Vietnam really cannot miss this. Made it look easy.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
Vietnam are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Two up.
A great position now, but still work to be done. We're talking about a pressure penalty.
Vietnam fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shoot. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah.
He's had a shot! There it is! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Haaland touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And the ball is out of play. Mbappe. Pedri. He has a look up. Caught offside that time. Looking for options for movement. Pedri. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's neat. Now the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Haaland. Good ball, good take. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Haaland! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's tidy. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Plenty to aim at here. Hoisted in. Looking for the run. That has ended up in no man's land. Showing good feet. That's destined for the flank. Here comes the corner. Vietnam with the corner. They're first. Impressive jump. And he's stuck it away. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Real chance! And that's a good finish. Into the lead once more. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Vietnam with the lead. Chouameni.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius Junior. Here's Haaland. Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Pedri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Hakimi. Tries to pass it through. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Vietnam go up by 2 and are looking good.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Please watch the screen.
Vietnam claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. So we're underway for the second half. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Ødegaard. Oh, such a clever touch. He's going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's really well cleared. Ball has bounced loose now. Lovely feet. Tries to play it through. In towards the back stick. He's cut it out.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, this is a great position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ødegaard going face-to-face with his great rival. Casemiro, Haaland chasing after it. Succumbs to the pressure. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Now that looks a decent ball. Thinks about the shot. And the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Is there any support? And a chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. He's rising! And that should get the job done. Solid goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Great vision. Hakimi, and the counter is on. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Here it is, crossed in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
He's having a pop! That's really well manoeuvred. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, nicely intercepted. Hakimi. Not the most accurate pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Olise. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance, surely! Vietnam have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Casemiro. Saliba cuts it out. Can he get on the end of this? That's a lovely, neat pass. Pedri. Haaland purring through the gears. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Delivered low. Courtois claims it without any fuss. Nicely weighted ball. Aimed beyond the defence. This looks promising. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Hakimi making good progress on the right-hand side. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Ødegaard. Now it's Haaland. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ødegaard does well to get it back. Olise makes a dash for it. It's run loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Ødegaard. Courtois claims it, safe hands. And it's Cucurella. Tries to play it through. Mbappe. It's a goal kick.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Now it's Llorente. Oh, good ball! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hakimi. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. This is the time you need that pace.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Ødegaard. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great vision. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well read, nice interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Nuno Mendes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's picked it up out wide. He is through here! Olise. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella puts the ball in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Mbappe. Mbappe running it. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Oh, good take in a good area. He's had a shot! Van Dijk.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vinicius Junior. Nuno Mendes. That's a good run down the left. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pedri. Looking for the run. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. And he's taking no chances there.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. The second half is up and running.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That pressing is so good. It's nice and early.
Pedri is fouled. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? And it's Pedri. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Mbappe. He's got away. Oh, well played, well played. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he finish? It's a goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
The first breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Works it forward. That's an imaginative pass. And he cuts out the supply.
Vietnam are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And here's Haaland. Haaland! Just the wrong side.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Haaland looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
So much time and space here. That's going wide left. Cross goes in there. And he gets rid in a hurry. Vietnam have a free kick.
Substitution on the field.
He certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. An opportunity then to pull clear here.
Vinicius Junior.
And here's Ødegaard.
Number 22, Bellingham. Number 21, Cucurella. Number
Vince
23,
aims beyond the defence. And he's worked it through. Tries a shot!
Llorente.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ronaldo. Number 11, Robert Lewandowski. Number 4, Federico Valverde. Number 17, Retz. Number 25,
He's having a shot!
Number 7, Olise.
Vietnam have the
Substitution
chance to
taking
go the
place.
other way. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Excellent challenge there. Tries from a long way out.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's found a way through. Can he get on the end of this? Nuno Mendes with the cross. Cleared away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And the shot! Well taken goal. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Vietnam restore parity.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Olise has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. The final 5 minutes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ødegaard venturing down the left. Haaland. This looks promising. Pacho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
4 added minutes has
Confirmation
been
that there will be
indicated.
4 minutes stoppage time. And it's Pedri. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's put paid to the danger.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Valverde. Nuno Mendes. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Mendes has it out wide and in space. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So that was the second half.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Information on our shuttle bus service.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Substitution on the field, number 51.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Coming on to replace him is
Vietnam conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Saliba. Van Dijk. And it's Mendes. Well timed, excellent interception. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri. Nuno Mendes. Succumbs to the pressure. And here's Ødegaard. That has been cut short. Wirtz. Now it's Wirtz. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Chouameni. He's a sharp little ball here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Wirtz. That's an excellent interception. Vietnam have their second corner now. Tries to cross. Cleared without hesitation. Haaland. Pedri. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And that interception was most necessary. And it is half-time in extra time.
And we come to you now with a quick request
So those
for
15
support
minutes
from
have
our
flown
charity
by.
fund, Chance in Football.
Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end?
Substitution.
And we're off for the final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now?
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a promising position. Oh, it's come loose. It's fallen loose again. Oh, wow, that's crazy. A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
get a throw in.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Pedro Porro. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Valverde, and we're done. A game that is a tale of one that got away, a position of great promise they established, but they lost. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. And here's Haaland. Can he finish? Nicely aimed pass. Hakimi. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Opts to play it back. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Cucurella. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That is a brilliant interception.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tacho is there and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Mbappe. Quality ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Hakimi. Oh, that's nice. Showing good feet. Hakimi gets into a good position. Koundé with the clearance. Ødegaard stood his ground strongly. Tchouaméni. So what can they make of this? Vietnam are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a goal kick. Well, good play on the left-hand side here.
Such good technique.
He is through here. Chance! Goal! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And that has been cleared. And it's Koundé. Nice sequence of passes this. And that pass isn't the best. He is just caressing the ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for... And the shot! Mendes tries to clear. Haaland receives it in a good position here. And a chance! Pedri. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's well spotted. Koundé. And they can counter here. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he get onto this? Shot a goal! And that's a sharp finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! And no mistake. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And he... Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. Pedri. Bellingham powering forward here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Vinicius Junior. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, such a clever touch. Hakimi has the space to scheme.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Mendes made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Vinicius Junior played out towards the right wing. And it's Mendes. Now, can they get him away? A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Tacho attempts a clearance. He's got away. Hakimi. He's in a great position here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Llorente. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Haaland under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Great chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Vietnam have their third corner. Mbappe getting this one clear.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Erling Haaland. Number 14, Vinicius Junior.
Pedri.
Number 23, Mbappe.
Lewandowski running with intent.
15,
Dink through. Now this could be a chance.
number 22,
Shapes to shoot! And there's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vietnam go up by 2 and are looking good.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game. Koundé, and it's Van Dijk for Olise, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Cucurella. Vitz, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Very nicely done. Oh, good take in a good area. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Tchouaméni pressing high and with purpose. Ronaldo wins the duel this time. Now he's got space here. Good ball over the top. He's being urged to shoot. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So now the difference is 3. And this is... And the finish! It's in! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Vietnam are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Has been indicated.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham. Can he get away here? Just eases him off the ball. He's found some space, and the shot! He's got a goal! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
That's that, the end. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
I'd like to draw your attention to
After
the
all of
screen
that,
right
Jim,
now
what
for
are you thinking?
information on our
Well, there was a
shuttle
distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Passing is crisp and sharp, and that's been intercepted. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. He won't be happy with that one. Vietnam getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now that looks a decent ball. Chouameni, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
What a throw in. Drives it in. He's rising! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that.
Space for him to turn and look. Lovely feet. Bellingham. He's had a shot! He's scored! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
You felt it was coming. 1-0. There's the shot! And no mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really...
He's having a pop! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Onyeka. That's really nicely played. And it's Bellingham. That is a great pick out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. And that has been knocked clear.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Look at the space here. The ball goes in. Haaland. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bellingham. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Threads one in. Alisson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Caicedo. It's played through for him. He has found the way through. Decent chance! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Cristiano Ronaldo. So what can they make of this?
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Pass somewhat off target. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. It's a pretty loose pass. Grimes. Can he get it through? He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Coventry certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Caicedo. Bit too much weight on the pass.
And
that has been cleared.
Time.
Van Dijk. And he's gone looking for safety. Cuts it back. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Vietnam, seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution on the field. Number 5, Chouameni.
So, into the second half.
Coming on the field is number 20, McAllister.
Grimes.
Substitutions taking place.
Vietnam do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's found a way through. Esse finding himself, and a shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And it's Dembele. Dembele had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Gets a good foot in there. That has not gone well. Grimes. More and more pressure on the ball here. This game already looks like a fait accompli. Cristiano Ronaldo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ronaldo running with the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Esse might just make this. And he welcomes it in. Good read, needed to be. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Coventry clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well read, nice interception. Now it's Haaland. Aims beyond the defence. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Looking to play him in, and he welcomes it in. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. Esse, he's got away. Ball swung in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Onyeka. He's done very well to take that back. Dembele, and it's been played through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good strength. Saliba, and that's really well manoeuvred.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And that is a little undercooked. Grimes. 75 minutes played. Now Esse. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Esse. Great vision. Mendes receives it in a wide position.
Substitution in progress.
Coventry are making a change now. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Looking for options for movement. Esse. Now, can they get him away? In with the challenge. Oh, there's a probing ball. Thinks one through. Great ball, and he's in here. Saliba with a fine tackle. Haaland receives it in a good position here. He is through here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. And here's Pedri. Now it's Villa. Vitinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
And here's Rui Costa.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
In with the challenge. And this is Ronaldo. And it's Pedri. Xabi Alonso. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Pinches it off him. Deco, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, easy pickings there. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers, don't concede the opener.
Pings in across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Vitinha. Pedri. Pedri running with him. And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And here's Rafael Leao. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Mendes. Yamal, he's picked his way through. Yamal. João Cancelo deals with that comfortably. And here's Pedri. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ball's out once more. Ruben Dias. Oh, can he get onto this? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
David Villa picks it up out wide. Deco. Rui Costa wants to run onto this. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Nicely weighted ball. Rafael Leao. Crosses it in here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, good read. He'll try from distance. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rafael Leao with the cross.
Spain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Villa. Oyarzabal. Well read. And the danger is averted. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Deco, renowned for his long-range shooting. Now, can they get him away? Threads one in. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now, that looks a decent ball. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Deco. Now it's Rui Costa. Pedri. Priol gets over and intercepts. Now this could be a chance. Thinks about the shot, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Spain are still behind by one, despite having a golden opportunity to equalise. Spain finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So straight into the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but...
He's had a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
No, again there's no way through. Mikel Oyarzabal. Great vision. Now it's Villa. Oh, strongly challenged there. And it's Rui Costa. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And here's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to pass it through, and he was quick to react. Looking for options for movement. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due...
Tries a shot! And he scores! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! And they've got their lead back. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. You can't afford a repeat.
Aimed beyond the defence. Nuno Mendes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Guti gets on his bike and on the move.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass is just off target.
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cross to the back post.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Carvajal. And he's quick to snatch it back. Looking to play him in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bernardo Silva is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well timed, excellent interception. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Rui Costa. Knocks it into space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Yamal. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's an errant pass. That's really well cleared. And that's definitely not his best.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Carreras makes the interception. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Well, that has not gone well. And that will be the final act. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here. Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Griezmann! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
And we have our very first corner. Can get it clear. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mikel Oyarzabal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Nicely weighted ball. Silvestre. Carvajal does well to get it back. Silvestre. And this is Perez. Oh, he's played it in low. Not the most accurate pass. That has not gone well. Perez, looking for the run. Silvestre. Nice control. And here's Mbappe. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Spain still without a single shot on target. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. And that's a throw-in. And it's Petit. Perez. Silvestre. Pass somewhat off target. It's a chance for Spain to break. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Albert Ferrer promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. Yamal stood his ground strongly. It's a sharp pass. Well, that is good. Super running shot. Can he finish? Oyarzabal concedes a free kick for that. Pass isn't the best. Griezmann. Perez. He's picked his way through. Now, can they get him away? Perez Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking to play him in. Perez provided... And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mikel Oyarzabal.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Aimed beyond the defence. Vieira has a look and plays it forward. That's been cut out, well played. Some good persistent defending here.
Such good technique.
Carreras in acres of space out wide. Silvestre picks it up out wide. He's found the way through. Incoming delivery. Pedri. Spain are looking to break at pace. Vieira wins the duel this time. Looking for options for movement. He's a sharp little ball here.
Villa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. So a temporary halt to the action. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9, Benzema.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Le numéro 18, changement.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Perez. And it's Griezmann. He's shifting through the gears here. Space for him to turn and look. Now the ball, and a header! Spain come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Pedri getting forward. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Chance for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri. That's an excellent interception. Perez. Knocks it into space. Lovely feet. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that was nowhere near his best. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
An instinctive delivery. Koundé. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And it's Perez. Tries to play it through. And he's quick to return it. That's destined for the flank. Cross to the back. Getting up there! And that's a tidy finish. And the game has liftoff. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
France are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And this is Perez. Xabi Alonso can get it. Could be danger here. And this is Griezmann.
France really are responding in the right manner. Now they're looking focused and motivated.
Griezmann. Muscular approach does pay off here. Guti. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Yamal supplying the width on this right-hand side. Real chance! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Griezmann, le numéro 4. Sylvestre, le numéro 10. À leur place, le numéro 8. Ribéry,
It's
le
Hernandez.
numéro 19. Le numéro
Pops
20.
him off it and wins back the ball.
That's good play from him.
No, again there's no way through. Keeper's got good distance on that.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Perez. Hernandez has it out wide and in space. Thuram! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Nicely aimed pass. Great vision. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, well played. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Dembele. Perez. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Dembele. Threads one in. Over to the right flank.
France can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot! Oh, wow! That's crazy! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Thuram is having a shot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
That's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully
Le
measured.
numéro 18.
France look like they've... And that is as much time as there will be. Spain are beaten and they are out.